people died while being arrested or under arrest. 68% of them were homicides, according to the police themselves. 356 Michael Browns in Florida in 2013. Death by cop is a reality in Tampa, in Jacksonville, in Miami, in Orlando, across Florida. Law enforcement reported 4,813 arrested related deaths last year across the country, and classified 61% of them as homicides. That's the police themselves saying they killed 3,000 people last year alone, as many as were killed in 2011. We've been at war since 9/11 because of the unrighteousness of so many deaths. Time has come for a righteous movement to stop the war on America. Tanks, body armor, and specialized weaponry belong on the battlefield, not on our streets or in our neighborhoods. Make no mistake about it. Tampa has military hardware. We loaded up on it when the Republican National Convention came to town. Eddie Gonzalez, former Tampa police chief and retired head of the U.S. Marshal Service, warned at an immigration conference last November in Miami, don't let your local police become an occupying force. That's what's happened in Ferguson. Local police have become an occupying force. And it took the Missouri governor and President Obama to dial back law enforcement. When we Americans exercise our First Amendment rights, we are not the enemy, we are the patriots. Right. We are the very reason the police exist. They exist to protect gatherings like this. We're making liberty and freedom work the way it's supposed to work according to the Constitution. We are brothers and sisters when we gather in peaceful assembly. And the assembly always deserves to be protected, never attacked. The killing of Michael Brown has awakened the nation to the fix we've gotten ourselves into. We've become a nation that fears its own neighbors. Michael's legacy requires that we overcome that fear. Our fear of the other is killing our children and leading to too many funerals. It's throwing away the next generation of Einstein. It's destroying our economy. It means we spend enormous amounts of money on police and courts and prisons, and not far enough on schools and healthcare and infrastructure. Many of us had to walk or ride a bike to get here because there's no meaningful public transportation in this town. Every prison cell is a failure of this society to prosper. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, the theologian the Nazis executed, wrote from prison, "We must learn to regard people less in the light of what they do or admit to do, and more in the light of what they suffer." We need to keep coming out until our police no longer have to wear body armor and point guns first before knowing the facts. It's time that those who hide in gated, planned developments get out and meet the neighbors. It's time for us to know each other and learn of each other's struggles. Real communities hold things in common. Real communities are filled with people who care about each other, and it's time for real community in town. Thank you very much.
No justice, no peace, no killers, police. No justice,
no peace, no killers, Before we hear from students for Justice in Palestine, let me remind you that if you're young, if you're black, if you're brown, if you're interested in helping Dream Defenders with our campaign against the Tampa Police Department and their racist policies, Shaza is going around with the sign-up sheet so you can learn about our meetings and our other events. But right now, give it up for Students for Justice in Palestine at USF.
I represent the voices of Students for Justice in Palestine throughout the nation and all those who believe in our cause and follow us. Police brutality is absolutely unacceptable, whether it happens in Ferguson or in Palestine. We stand in solidarity with the victims of oppression. We stand in solidarity with the family of Michael Brown. His murder is a testament to the radical nature of racism that continues to perpetrate in the name of law and order. With the words of MLK, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And we stand here in the spirit of Malcolm X, who said it so beautifully, I am for truth, no matter who tells it. I am for justice, no matter who it's for or against. Thank you.
Let's actually give it up one more time for Students for Justice.
Hey, you unsung heroes, take a bow.